Hey there. I wanted to give you a little bit of direction on this assignment because the directions might be confusing. Notice that it says choose one of the pictures. Okay, so on the slides ahead, there are three different pictures. One is kind of gross, one is hard to believe, and one is just kind of fun. You're going to choose one of the pictures. And then on the slides immediately following that slide's picture, there are three slides you need to complete. On the first slide, you're going to do, and in first person, you're going to tell me what's happening in the picture from one person's or animal's perspective, point of view. Second slide, it's going to also be in first person, but it's going to be from the other person or animal's perspective. And then your third slide, you are going to be a third person narrator explaining what's happening. And just remember, you have access to everyone's thoughts. So, for example, if this is the picture that I'm going to write about, I would have to think up the story, wonder what's going on there. And then on this slide, I am going to tell that little story from the snake's point of view. What was the snake thinking? Why does the snake think it's there? What's going on? Then I'm going to write from the man's point of view. Again, why is this snake from his point of view? What was he doing that ended up with a snake like that? But remember, you are writing from his point of view. And then finally, you would do it from a third person point of view. As a narrator, you would know what was going on, why it happened. You wouldn't have to figure out what the snake was thinking, but you could tell us. You wouldn't have to tell us what the man was thinking, but you could. You're the narrator that knows it all and can tell us the story and tell us the true story. Remember, from a perspective or point of view, they might not be telling us the whole truth in first person. So the third person narrator should be the most reliable. Now, there are two other pictures. This is a real picture from a few years ago. That is a weasel, and it is riding a woodpecker. So you would do the same thing. You could, from the weasel's point of view, from the woodpecker's point of view, or the third person. Remember, you only have to pick one picture. And then this is the last one. And just understand no kids or animals were harmed in making this picture. But you could tell this from the giraffe's point of view. You could tell it from the girl's point of view, or you could tell it as a third person narrator who really knows everything that went on. So if you have any questions, just email me.